We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox. Braves baseball next. Max Fried gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 7-20.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shallow center. Albies calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. J.D. Martinez is the second out of the opening frame. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Verdugo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. So up steps Ozzie Albies as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner's going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
Runner at second here with one man out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Right back at the mound, and that's through into center field, base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom.
Batting fifth.
Nick Markakis digging in now. That's popped up. Martinez coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Rodriguez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Pitch popped up. Chavis is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting 8. No shortstop. Dansby.
Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Set to go now, Kevin Pillar, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 8. The first baseman, number 23.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now, Max Fried. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 13.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Ronald Acuna is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Martinez. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
First offering on its way. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. Braves lead this one 3-0. Standing in, Eduardo Rodriguez. 9-1-2 due up.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
And here's Jose Peraza as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Now batting, left field.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 to Martinez.
3 balls.
First and second now, 1 man out.
3 balls.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Markakis coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Bogaerts has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no.
On the season, Culberson begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Fouled off. So far this year against Southpaws, Culberson has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Line towards center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Markakis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the pitch.
Hey.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Called strike 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1.
One ball, one
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 54.
Standing in, Max Fried. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Now that's popped up, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Darwinson Hernandez, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Pilar's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is pulled into right. Verdugo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Verdugo backing up on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Culberson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Swing and a line drive. Just foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. Devers gloves it, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Behind 0-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Popped him up. Albies moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. To 1-2 now. From the stretch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Freeman is over now and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Number 23.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that misses. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game. Andrew Benintendi will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox. Heath Hembry enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run, and they can't run it down. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Austin Riley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Acuna digs in now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead this one 4-2. Shane Green will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Striding in for Boston, Jose Peraza. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's set. Here it comes. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Josh Taylor gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogaerts has it. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Count is 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. That was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And that misses 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Chavis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another chance, Nick Markakis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you...
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. Second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Austin Bryce takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Austin Bryce.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit to short, gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Rafael Devers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Popped up. Green is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Danny Echeverria is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Pilar. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Ozzie Albies.
Number 1, second baseman.
He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Matt Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 32, Matt Barnes. The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 9-2. Grant Dayton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
50, Grant Dayton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Well, he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis on the run, and no one will track it down. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried earns win number 4 on the season. Eduardo Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the visiting Red Sox 9-2. The Washington Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 9-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 1-0. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 6-3. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona, 2-1. The Brewers smacked 15 team hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field, 7-3. Eric Gonzalez had 3 hits in the contest as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals, 4-3. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants, 7-3. Dinelson Lamet earned the 3rd W of his season as the Padres pushed past the White Sox, 7-2. The Yankees hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg, 15-0. The Indians launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore, 5-3. The Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers, 8-0. The Oakland Athletics
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Leading off with the Red
Into the
Sox,
box, Andrew Benintendi. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
batting second.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
J.D. Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Nate Eovaldi will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
1-1. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 15 long balls and 30 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Austin Bryce is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And as you can tell, and that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A 3-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanded.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Devers ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
Home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
A ball and no strikes. Scoring position with Sugan. And Verdugo goes in front.
This is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hitting. Last half of the second set to go. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Duvall.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that, that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there, big side?
At the plate, Austin Riley. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Duvall gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit out toward second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first. A double play.
Batting seventh, not shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. His career numbers in this matchup. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Swanson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Now here it comes.
Nope.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. The 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31, Austin Bryce.
Into the box now, Austin Bryce. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
First offering on its way. Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Acuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly. It remains 1-0.
We're We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Tyler.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Down the third baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
So with 1 gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days. And we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Darwinzon Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ronald Acuna will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And he lays off there 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Striding into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. In there, no balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two and 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Michael Chavis. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Freeman, a double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves. Josh Taylor, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
72, Josh Taylor.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Dansby.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's in.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now batting, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 2-0. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Skied down the left field line. Ozuna on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A runner at second, nobody out. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Freeman is up with it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Lee Hembry enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Ozzie Albies will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Martinez. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Ozuna looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, the 248th of his career, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2. Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23.
So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
Thank you, Heidi. From the stretch. good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Adam Duvall is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He doubled his last time through. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Keith Hendry.
Jose Peraza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 3 homers and 19 driven in. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up. Swanson over to his left, and the inning is over. Down in order go the rest. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Charlie Culberson is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Travis d'Arnaud will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 309 is the average entering play. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. d'Arnaud playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The pitcher, number 15, John Newton.
Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Acuna digs in now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ender Inciarte is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Chris Martin will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Braves will try to walk it off. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. To 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball. One, 2 on its way.
2-2. Yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. He swings and grounds it to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning. Striding in once.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Bo Sox pick up win number 20 on the year. Brandon Workman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Brazier earns the save out of the bullpen, his sixth. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on...
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, the Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 3-2. The Nationals combined for 4 total home runs as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-5. Adam Morgan collected win number 2 on the year as the Phillies defeated the Dodgers 2-1. Matt Joyce plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Cincinnati 7-5. The New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 6-3. The Milwaukee Brewers smacked 15 team hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-4. Adam Wainwright won his 4th game thus far, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 5-1. The Colorado Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. Joey Lucchesi got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as the Padres pushed past the White Sox 2-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Tampa Bay Rays tossed a combined 1-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-1. The Indians went deep 4 times as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-8. Jake Odorizzi got win number 1 on the year as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 5-3. The Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they dismantled the A's 9-2. The Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-6. The Houston Astros earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. And now